Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Happy 2024 to one and all. So for today's video, I want to show you a little plant haul from Lowe's. It's the second week in January. I just got back from vacation and I went straight to Lowe's after I came back, and they still had a lot of stuff on sale. I've picked up most of what I needed already, and they still have so much. I mean, I hope that you have been finding great plants at your Lowe's and your Home Depot, but I want to show you what I have today. So one of the first things I want to show you is this guy here. This Southern Living Plant Collection Delta Eclipse Crepe Myrtle. I have the Delta Fuchsia, I have the Delta Fusion, and I have the Delta Moonlight. These are really great in the South. They love the clay soil, and they are, let me see, they grow medium, moderate to fast, and they have this particular one here is a nice lavender color. It takes full sun. It grows 8 to 10 in height and 4 to 6 in width, and it's hardy from zone 7 to 9. It was $21.98, so I got this for $10, $10.50 with taxes and stuff. And it's in a 2-gallon, so maybe a 2.5 gallon, I think. This is the container right here. I think it's a 2.5 gallon. And of course they lose their leaves. It doesn't look like much, but it will come out really, really nice in the spring. I love crepe myrtles. I love the flowers. Last time I had mine, they weren't doing too well because they were in containers, and I made the decision to take them out the container and put them in the ground. And I already have a video showing you where I put them in the ground, but I do have the Delta Fusion and the Fuchsia, which is pink and red, so I definitely wanted to get this lavender color. Isn't that a beauty? The next plant I want to show you is let me see if I have the tag. Yep, it's a Nightlight Conifer. This one was $12, and this is a full sun plant. It grows 4 to 5 by 4 to 5, and it's hardy from zones 5 to 8. Now, as you know, my zone has changed. I was 7B all this time, and now they have me in zone 8A. But it shouldn't really make a difference with how I plant or what I plant, because the weather is the weather, and it's going to do what it's going to do. But this is $12, and this is in a 2.5 gallon as well. Look at this, guys. Really, really nice color. This conifer is really, really pretty. It has this really nice yellowy, greeny foliage, and it's perfect for an evergreen and to give my garden life in the winter, which is something that I've said a bunch of times to you guys, is that I'm looking to keep my garden alive in the winter. When the perennials go to sleep, I still actually have a garden. So this guy here, it's a moderate growth rate, no pruning needed, medium water, and it's a conifer, so of course it'll act up when it gets too dry or too wet, but I plan to take care of it. I'm really trying to embrace conifers because I realize they're really great for the winter, and I've tried to keep away from them, but I'm beginning to now embrace them, and this one is looking really nice and healthy. This was only $12. Another plant that I want to show you is, let me see, this guy here, this Indian hawthorn. This is a snow white Indian hawthorn. This blooms in the spring, and this was only $10, and this is a 2.5 gallon container. It's a full sun plant, and this particular plant here, look at that foliage, guys. Really, really nice. This one is a zone 7 hardy plant. It grows 4 feet by 4 feet. And let me see, what else can I say about this particular plant? It's an evergreen, fertilizes. You can fertilize it in the early spring. And like I said, it's a zone 7 plant, non-hardy in zone 1 to 6. So this should be safe in my yard. Love the foliage of the snow white Indian hawthorn. I don't know where I'm going to put it, and I know I say this a lot. I don't know where I'm going to put stuff, but come spring, I'm really going to get into planting mode and find somewhere to put it. I am literally running out of space in the yard, but I could not pass this up. This particular plant was $19, but then it ended up being $10 with the sale. It's half off once it's over $15 at Lowe's. Another plant that I've been really watching at Home Depot, and Home Depot refuses to put it on sale. And the poor plant, I went back there today, and the plant is pretty much almost like, de-leafed, and it's not supposed to be de-leafed because it's a camellia. This is a Camellia sasanqua. I don't know the actual variety, but that's all it says on here. Sasanqua camellia. Look at those blooms, guys. I really hope that's what it really looks like, because that's so pretty. Look at that pink and that red and that pink and white. I have some camellias already. They haven't bloomed because I had just gotten them from my nursery. But this particular one I got from Lowe's. The one at Home Depot, it's still $29. They have yet to put it on sale. But this one here, same plant and actually healthier looking, is $15 for a 2.5 gallon right there. Looks really nice. These bloom, I think, it's done blooming actually. And here's the bloom. Here's one of the spent blooms right there. It reminds me of Yuletide. I think it's Yuletide, but it doesn't say that on the container anywhere. Right? It doesn't say it anywhere. It literally just says Sasanqua. So unless I'm missing something, I think it's Yuletide. I'm not sure, but that's the bloom right there. That's the bloom right there. And it's still putting out blooms, but it's kind of on the down end of things. But camellias are evergreen. They love part sun. They don't like complete shade, because if in complete shade, they won't die, but they won't flower either. But this one is a part sun plant from 3 to 6 hours of morning sun. So I have somewhere to put this. I am so excited about this. If this plant really flowers the way this picture shows, I'm going to be so happy. So I have 2 of those. So this was $15 each. So I have 1 and I have 2. Very happy about that. This one, I think they sold it. They've been having this as like a Christmas plant, because you can see this Christmas thing here, like a holiday tag on there. So I guess it's good because it's red, but nobody bought them, and I appreciate Lowe's so much for finally putting these things on sale, whereas Home Depot has them just dying over there. So that's another plant. Really excited. I jumped the gun on this other plant here and bought them in full price because I kept waiting for them to put them on sale, and they didn't. And now they did, and now I got them for half off, and if I had waited, I could have spent less money on them. But I'm not going to complain. I need the plant anyway, so I'm just going to get it. This particular plant I'm talking about, and you've seen me buy this, is the recurve privet. This guy right here. This one I bought them for $19 a couple of weeks ago, but now they're $10. They are on sale, half off at Lowe's. This is a fast growing hedge plant. I am working on a project where I'm trying to hedge my entire yard. I love my neighbors. I'm not trying to block the neighbors out, but I'm just trying to have an idea. I'm trying to create a particular thing in my backyard. And this is one of the fastest growing plants that I know that can get that for me done in at least 16 to 24 months. These grow, I think, 8 feet tall. Let me see. Yeah. They are a zone 7 plant, and they grow 8 feet by 6 feet. And Zone 7, which is, let me see, temperatures from 10 degrees to 0 degrees. So I'm going to plant these on the back end. Let me just show you where I'm going to plant these. So this is the back of my yard. And you might see one of them right there. The whole area here I want to be completely green. So that's where I plan to put these. And I actually bought 4 of these, and they were $10. Really, really happy about these. These are still looking good, still looking healthy. Finally, one of the plants that I'm really, really excited about in this particular haul is this Amethyst Falls wisteria. This one was $12. This is in a 2.5 gallon. It's a full sun plant and it's a runner. It's a climber. And I have been looking for a climbing evergreen plant to put in my arbor. I had bought an arbor last year and I kept trying to find the best plant to put in it. The arbor that I have, and I'll show it to you right here. Let me just show you, go around. The arbor that I have is this guy here. And I have a spot to put 2 different plants. Right now I have 2 arborvitaes in there, but they're not going to stay. I want something to be able to climb it, right? So that's why I had to buy that wisteria. It's fast growing and it's going to be in a container, so I will be able to control its growth because as we all know, wisterias are very fast growing and they will take over whatever they end up being latched onto. But the fact that I'm going to keep it in a container, it shouldn't go as wild. This is 6 hours or more direct sun, and look at that pretty purple flower right there. Doesn't look like much because it's been damaged from all the freezes and the colds that we've been getting here in my area, and it should recover really, really well once I take care of it and put it in the proper container. This is a zone 5 plant, and which is -10 to -20, which means that it can live, because I'm in zone 8. So if it's a zone 5, it can live above the ground in a container so long as I take care of it. And it grows. The mature size that it says right there is average mature size is as trained. So I'm in control of how this plant ends up doing. And I think it'll be really great on an arbor. I got 2 of these, one here and one on the ground here. And also I showed you, let me see, I showed you 3 of the privets, and there's one right there. So this is my haul, guys. It's not much, but it's something. Whenever I save money, I'm very happy, and I'm happy to share it with you guys. So let me know what you think. Have you found any camellias? I think this is Yuletide. I'm not sure, but I just know that I love the color. Look at that. Look at that color right there. Isn't that a beauty? So I got the camellia. I've got the privet. I've got the Nightlight Conifer. I've got the Snow White Indian Hawthorn. I've got the Delta Eclipse Crepe Myrtle. And finally, I've got the wisteria. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please remember to tell somebody about the channel. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.